going to test our willpower?
I don't think the ceiling ledges were created to test anyone. But you can see them as a kind of trial. Only those who can stand before magic similar to the gods, without faltering, will succeed.
Wedge of power. Think we'll see divine authority in action? If only I had a chance to witness a divine battle.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Though the ceiling wedges were placed by the gods, they don't hold the gods' powers themselves. They're closer to the core elements that shape the world. We'll be confronting unrestrained power. Be prepared.
What is the next quest?
The seal around the Arcadian Rift has been undone. We don't have much time. I'll teleport us to the bottom of the rift. Hopefully, Azora hasn't done anything irreversible to the Tree of Life.
This place... it doesn't feel real.
You'll get used to that. The world rarely plays by the rules we expect. And trust me, you haven't seen anything yet.
Azora's just ahead. You have to stop.
You again! Dura.
Dura?
Azora, you know the truth better than anyone. The Tree of Life obeys the cycle. It can't be bent to your will. Drawing power from it like this will only bring ruin.
Hypocrite. Leave me alone! Curse Dura. Why do you intrude upon my sanctuary? Why must you interfere with what's between me and Perseus? The tree doesn't belong to you alone. You have the divine authority. Use it! Use it to bring him back to me!
The rules of life must be obeyed. They are not mine to change.
Divine authority? Rules of life? Merlin! What have you been hiding from me?
Still in the dark, are you? You followed her all this way, and still don't know who she is! The great and exalted goddess of life! How many lies have you told mortals? Lies should be your domain! And look at the wild-born child beside you! She was once mine! And now, she stares at me with eyes full of hatred! My land, my people, my creations! My love! You will take nothing else from me!
Merlin is a goddess?
Silence, traitor! You are my creation! You were meant to revere me!
I no longer worship any god. I follow this mage.
Enough! Once I bring Perseus back, I'll cast you all back into the Tree of Life!
You can't save him, Azora. Mortals are like leaves on the tree of life. When they fall, their time is over. Perseus has returned to the roots. His soul has already returned to the tree. Even if a new leaf grows in the same place, it will no longer be the one you loved. Unless you pray to the god of death. But would a god ever pray to another god? And who even knows where the god of death is now?
No! I won't let him have Perseus! I forbid his death! You and I are both gods! If you can give life, why can't I do the same?
She's still draining power from the tree.
Azora.
You will not take him from me again! I will succeed! He's about to wake up! Oh, Perseus! We'll be together forever and ever!
He's alive again.
That's not resurrection. His soul's been yanked from the cycle. It can't reunite with his dead body. He's nothing more than a soulless, mindless corpse. This is what she calls love?
Perseus! Take your spear. Strike them down! We'll be together forever!
Great materials are everywhere.
Find a way to restrain her!
In our next life, promise you'll remember me, Perseus.
gone. She won't be coming back. The Wildborn are safe now, right? I don't know if I should feel happy, but I do hope my people are safe.
So, Merlin, or should I say Dura, goddess of life. Now that's a revelation. Looks like it's time for an Arcane Council meeting. We gotta have a little heart-to-heart. You're the Merlin of the future. You'll have your own council to clean up. If the future council still exists under the leadership of a grand mage like you. For now, the conversation is between me and her.
When the time is right, I'll explain everything. For now, we should return to Wrathwood Grove. The Wildborn deserve to know what's happened here. I can sense it. The Blood Moon has ended.
I'll take Perseus's body. Leaving him here would be disrespectful.
I trust the ruler of Halia will make proper arrangements for him. He deserves a resting place of his own.
Then, when the time is right?
You'll have your answers. No more secrets.
All right. I'll wait.
The Blood Moon is gone, and the hunting goddess has fallen, right? My thanks.
I think it's time we satisfied our curiosity. We all got rid of the goddess as promised. So why did you hate her so much?
It was the Blood Hunt Festival. The trial where warriors were chosen for the goddess. At every festival, all but the final winner were slain by the hunting goddess. Not with her own hands. She just summoned wave after wave of beasts and let them rip the warriors apart. She bathed in blood for her own pleasure, just to prove she was the superior hunter. She never cared what happened to those who worshipped her.
Modra always said the festival was a great honor.
All who entered died. How could Modra know otherwise? I wasn't alone in hating her. I'm just the only one who survived. And you, Mage, even if I don't like you much, you're still far better than the real hunting goddess. If you were her, maybe I wouldn't have been granted the divine weapon. But at least I would have respected you more than I ever did her. You're right. The god of harvest and the hunting goddess both fell. Corden and Modra have arrived. I imagine they'll want a word. I'll take my leave first. One last thing. Don't linger here. The Wildborn aren't your path. There's a greater world ahead. Go and find it.
The beasts have disappeared.
Where is the hunting goddess? Then the Wildborn may know peace once more.
But peace doesn't last forever. Without the goddess's protection, if the Halians return to war, how will we survive?
Don't say that, Modra. The Wildborn still have you and Corden.
Child, I know you mean well. But what the Wildborn need now isn't one person. It's a faith strong enough to steady the tribe's heart. With the herdmaster gone, where do we go now?
And there's still this mage here. He stood by us this entire time.
But he's no god, Gala. Why can't you understand?
Human mage, I ask you, why did you impersonate the hunting goddess?
Corden, what's done is done. The goddess we served has abandoned us. The blood moon vanished, its blessings faded. And the people are afraid. Rumors have spread in Wrathwood Grove that this blood moon was an omen of disaster. If this continues, the entire Wildborn tribe will fall into chaos.
High Priestess, you need not worry so much. The Age of Gods is coming to an end. The future belongs not to deities, but to the Wildborn. To mortals.
Bold words, alien. But you don't know what will happen in the future. One goddess has fallen, but others remain. And they are dangerous. If they choose to destroy us, they can.
Please trust the judgment of the Arcane Council. Time will prove everything. You will write your own story, free from divine chains. Pass on your honor, your strength, and your will to the generations to come.
No more gods. Only ourselves. You promise us a vague future, mage. We cannot believe you yet.
You don't need to believe in me. Believe in yourselves, Wildborn Chieftain.
Chieftain! Urgent news! The aliens! They're coming to Wrathwood Grove!
What? Do they still want to fight? So you're the ruler of Halia. I expected someone older. You're barely grown.
I'm here to negotiate. No ill will intended. Age doesn't matter. I represent Halia.
Negotiation means peace. Lower your posture. It does no harm, only good. Speak with me in the Great Treehouse. Your guards may enter, but they leave their weapons behind.
Outrageous. Why not talk here? You think we'll hand over the Regulus?
You have no leverage here. This is not a request. Refuse, and you leave. Simple as that.
Do as he says.
Yes, Regulus.
I come today, representing the sincere intentions of all Halian people, hoping to reconcile with the Wildborn.
Big words from the same city that sent soldiers to our borders.
We will give up our claim to the borderlands and return Meyerhold to the Wildborn. Halia will withdraw to the west side of the rift. Then, the two sides will proclaim the rift as the boundary. But we ask the Wildborn for food aid. Halia is on the brink of famine. We can trade weapons, tools, whatever's needed, in exchange for food.
There's little prey in the wilds as is.
But if you refuse, it's like letting thousands starve.
The disasters suffered by Halians have nothing to do with the Wildborn. You are the one seeking peace. We do not fear fighting you again.
But everyone needs food. On this point, I cannot concede.
You intend to gift the wheat stock you brought with you to Halia?
Wheat? We used to grow it too. But since the land dried up, no crops can grow. I heard it's because of the god of harvest's ball and curse.
Regulus abundius. The wheat this mage brought is unique. It comes from the future, untouched by Sarathiel's curse. It can grow and bear grain.
From the future? I don't understand. But you're sure it'll produce food?
I speak with the full authority of the Arcane Council. I guarantee it. With the right harvest magic, it could produce enough to see Halia through this famine.
If it's such a miracle, why didn't you bring it out earlier?
It takes time to verify if it will actually work. Besides, you should know why.
The people have lost trust in the Arcane Council. They'd never agree to wait for wheat to grow. Everyone believes that war would be the fastest solution. If we can't convince everyone, war will still break out.
That's right. Now that the Wildborn and Halians are willing to talk peace, our newest mage is willing to donate this wheat to help you through hard times.
Then, the Wildborn also have conditions. War benefits no one. But since Halia started it, you must accept limits. The wheat stays on Wildborn land. We'll oversee its growth. When it's ready, we'll divide the harvest.
That puts Halia's survival in your hands.
And yet, you have no other option. The choice is yours.
Given the circumstances, it's a fair condition from those who suffered the war. If trust is still an issue, the Arcane Council will oversee the arrangement. If both sides are willing to place that trust in us.
I accept. If this truly can save Halia, then I have no choice.
Very well. I'll send someone to draft a truce with the agreed terms. I'll expect you mages to be witnesses to it.
Thank you, Chieftain Corden. Please, cast the magic on the wheat. Morgan and I need time to discuss things. After that, I'll prepare the magic circle to send you back to your own time. And I believe Gala wishes to say goodbye, too. See you later, future Merlin.
So, you're really leaving? I know you have to go back to your own time, to where you truly belong. I just didn't think it would be this soon. That wheat stalk you carried when we first met. The Golden Blessing. It wasn't just a relic. It was a turning point. You changed everything. For Halia, and for us Wildborn. Please, cast the harvest magic on the wheat first. I'll wait for you. This wheat, it really will bring peace, won't it? Between the Wildborn and the Halians? Master? You're really going? Alright. I'll never forget the blood moon when you appeared. You held the wheat stalk and descended from the sky. You stopped the ritual. You taught me to search for my true self. You changed everything. Do you think we'll meet again? Maybe when the next blood moon rises? Thank you. I'll be here. I believe the story's not over yet.
Then I suppose it's my turn to say farewell.
I'm still standing here, aren't I?
You don't need to worry about us. Your existence proves our efforts will shape a better future. Now, The magic circle has already connected to the temporal rift. Activate it, and it'll send you back to your own time. I'll repair them myself once you're gone. It won't pose a problem. I can't promise forever, but they'll have peace for a long time. Morgan and I will also stay here for a while, doing our best to mediate any possible conflicts.
And don't forget, the God of Harvest is still out there somewhere. Ugh, I was really hoping for a nice long nap.
Master?
Morgan and I will mentor her. For the Arcane Council, people with magical talent are precious. Gala has a very special talent.
What's that look for? Relax, I'm not in the habit of scaring off new recruits. With some work, she might even become a decent assistant.
Take care of yourself when you return. Your journey will not end here. I can't see what paths lie ahead for you, or how our fates will intertwine. But I know this. My hopes for the future rest with you.
Spare me. I break out in hives when things get too sentimental.
Morgan only pretends to be grumpy. And you. Morgan and I will too.
Until next time.
Goodbye, Master. I'll never forget the promise we made.
Now, return to your own era.
Where did you go? Was that wheat stalk part of a trap? But that aura is definitely your power.
By the stars! You actually defeated a goddess!
There's no record of that goddess here. Perhaps her name was lost over time. As for the Arcadian Rift, it's not in the Sanskrit temple. I've never even heard of it. Maybe it goes by a different name now. Wait, look at the Wanderer's mural. It's changed.
The mural! It's been restored!
When the blood moon returns, the doom of yore stirs once more.
those two are the first Merlin and the first Morgan? The Arcane Council's second seat, that seat is named Morgan.
Outside is turning red. The blood moon has returned.
But no disaster has come. Was the prophecy wrong?
Huh. There's a new figure on the scroll. A little girl? Who is she? What are you looking at? Is there something special about the third mural? Gala. I think I've heard that name before. Was she in the Arcane Council? Wait, I remember now. Gala was short for something. Her full name is Galahad. Galahad. That's the title of the Arcane Council's third seat.
here again. I knew it. If I knew you were coming, I would have dragged Entendre here with me. She was called away by the Temple of Seers. There are strange sounds coming from the nearby valley. Oh, there she is. Entendre, look who's here. You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong, Entendre?
There are echoes coming out of the Grimrift Vale. They're becoming louder and louder. The Grimrift Vale is located near the Temple of Seers. It's rarely visited by anyone. There's been a strange light at the center recently. A strange chorus of voices has echoed from the Vale since its discovery. The moment you enter, you'll hear them. The Elders fear the echoes may disturb the mind, so guards stand watch at the Vale's entrance. Everyone is told not to enter, not to investigate, and not to listen. The guards say the voices have been growing louder lately, and now we can make out a little bit of what they're saying. Battle cries, curses, screams of despair. These are not sounds of the world we know. Even the Temple Elders cannot decipher any words or their meaning. Merlin, would you like to come with me and take a look? You solved the prophecy of the Blood Moon. Perhaps you can find clues we may have missed.
I'm coming too. I've never been there, and if it's something bothering Entendre, then of course I can't just stand by and watch.
All right. Now that you know, no use trying to talk you out of coming. Let's go, Merlin.
Halt! Who goes there?
Be at ease, Xandrock. This is Merlin, the mage who aided us with the Blood Moon prophecy.
So, it was him. Did the Elders invite him because of the aberrations?
Look, we need to let Merlin investigate the area. It's his first time in the Grimrift Vale. He needs to understand.
You've been here before? Even Entendre has only been here a few times.
Mad Mage, are you confessing to trespassing into the Forbidden Land?
The Arcadian Rift. I can't believe such a being is sealed down there.
Goodness gracious. What do you think it looks like? Do you think we'll find it here?
All that Merlin speaks of. I have never heard of any of this. I fear even the Elders are unaware.
How can you prove this, Mage? Entendre, do you stake your life on his behalf?
Yes.
Me too.
Then he may enter. Don't bother trying to cover your ears. Those voices will pierce your mind anyway. Ready yourselves and follow me.
legendary?
Leave. Go to a new... Settle down. No one. Everything. New beginning.
Divine authority. Rules of life?
My people! My creations! I love them!
Ever pray to another god?
Why must you interfere with what's between me and Perseus?
Wake up. You're too focused on the voices. But tell us what you heard.
This exact spot? If these are the ancient sealed grounds, shouldn't everything be sealed? Why are echoes still haunting this place?
Could it be because of Merlin? The sounds only started growing louder after he deciphered the Blood Moon prophecy.
Merlin, you need to be careful. We're counting on you.
you from Halia? What are you doing here? Are you famous in Halia or something? Doesn't matter. Whoever you are, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm here to find Utopia. They say that Utopia is a beautiful land. Once you're there, no one oppresses you. Everyone can finally live how they want to live. The others, the Wildborn, they all say I must go. Wrathwood Grove? No. I can't. What are you doing here, Alien? Wait, is that Johann? Did you knock him out? This guy is from Meyerhold. It's a place full of useless people who were expelled from Wrathwood Grove. Take him back to Meyerhold. He's no concern of ours. Mind your own business. And stay out of Wildborn affairs, Alien. You're strange, and you need to stop snooping around. If you don't leave right away, I'll stop being nice.
Wait. Master? I don't believe it. Master. If you're truly Master, let me see your hand. Master. You once swore that we would meet again beneath the light of the blood moon. It has been 13 full years since you left. I feared I would have to wait decades more for your return. I've learned a lot over the years, Master. There is so much I wish to tell you, but when did you return? And why is Johann with you? A portal appeared at the bottom of the Arcadian Rift? Oh, that. This isn't the place to speak, Master. Please take Johann back to Meyerhold. I will explain soon. The Wildborn tribe isn't the same as it once was. For your safety, do not reveal your identity just yet. Of course, Herd Master. Come with me. Hey, Johann! Wake up! What's going on? He's completely out of it. It Doesn't look like he's been beaten up. Are you a healer? Thank you for helping him.
Talia, did you know that Johann secretly went to the sealed grounds? He was about to jump into the Arcadian Rift. This mage saved him.
He went looking for this so-called utopia? This idiot! I told him it was superstitious nonsense.
A rumor, nothing else. Recently, there's been a rumor spreading among the Wildborn that the path to Utopia lies within the Arcadian Rift. They say that in Utopia there are no beasts to fear, no schemes or bullying, a haven where all creatures might live and work in peace.
No one knows who started the rumor, but it's been going around for a while now. Some bold souls ventured into the rift, but none returned. It couldn't have ended well. If you people hadn't dragged Gala all over the place, these rumors would have been cleared up long ago. Aren't you from the council? Gala hasn't been among the Wildborn for years. Your lot kidnapped her. She'd only just returned home. Are you here to ask her to leave again?
Talia, I'll introduce him to you properly later. For now, please grant us a moment of privacy. We have not seen each other in years. You understand how rare, how precious such a reunion between friends can be.
All right. I will go check on Johann. If he comes to, I'll smack him back under. Running off like that? He's lucky he's alive.
Master, after you left, the Wildborn have changed a great deal. Where do I begin? Children grow fast. Had you been here to witness it, you would not find yourself so astonished now. If only you'd seen the stone tablet that tracked my height. Shortly after you left, new marks were carved into it nearly every day. Because I promised you I wouldn't cry. Though it was sometimes hard to hold back. But if you didn't see it, it didn't count. Even I've managed to learn a hint of Morgan's silver tongue. She is my friend, Talia. Johann is her younger brother. Yes, it took some time. But you're still my first friend. And the truest still. That's what I think, at least. You should remember that the seal at the Arcadian Rift was placed by the gods. Among those we know, only one person can repair it. It was actually her suggestion that we maintain the current state. After you left, I brought the subject up to her many times. Her explanation was... Merlin? The Arcadian Rift hasn't been sealed yet. You promised Master you would. Why are you not keeping your promise?
I have my own reasons, Gala. Do you know where magic comes from?
Magic is innate.
Indeed. For mortals, magic is innate. Yet tell me, where did that gift first spring from? When the hunting goddess fell, vast divine power bled into our world. Those with the gift could sense it, draw it within, until at last they learned to wield it. If we let things remain as they are, more will awaken as mages, much like you.
Like me?
Not only that, but it also allows everyone to wield more powerful magic. To preserve the balance between mortals and gods, magic is indispensable. Only when mortals wield great power can they hope to resist the divine. This is the only way we can safeguard the peace that he fought so hard for. Gala, do you like the life you have now?
Yes. All right. But when Master comes back, you have to tell him everything. We can't have Master unhappy.
I will. Are you still going to the Skyfall altar tonight to wait for him?
Yes, because he promised me he would return. As years passed, things unfolded as Merlin predicted, and wild-born children with magical talent began to be born. And throughout that period, the Arcadian Rift remained undisturbed, so I did not speak of it again. Actually, I haven't been able to contact them for a long time. They said they were heading to the far side of Vesperia to confront other fallen gods, and told me to stay behind to keep an eye on the Wildborn and the Halions. After that, they vanished without a trace. After hearing the rumors about Utopia, I've been trying to contact Merlin, but I haven't succeeded. I feel the same way. Merlin. She is not like Morgan, whose every mood is written plain on his face. Lately, I cannot shake the thought, did she conceal some truth about sealing the Arcadian Rift? Yet, it's not my place to doubt her. After all, you're Merlin, and she's Merlin too. Because of you, I'm willing to trust her. Yes, I agree. You said before you were drawn in while trying to sense the time portal. If the Divine Seal can't be restored, I can at least help you deal with that portal and keep it from tainting your world any further. I need to do some research first. Luckily, Merlin left plenty of scrolls and notes here. Even Morgan's messy scribbles might come in handy. If I hadn't grown this much at least, how could I have surprised you when you finally came back? Also, I just returned here as well. Now that I have the time, I can uncover the truth behind the rumors of this Utopia. You should take this chance to wander Meyerhold. After so many years, it has grown far different from when you first arrived. Em? What's the matter? Why does everyone look so troubled?
It's all Cordon's fault. Another of his warriors just came by. Hunting's been poor lately, and now Meyerhold has to send more wheat to Wrathwood Grove.
He still wants more wheat?
He says the warriors are risking their lives during the hunts, so they deserve more. That's their idea of fairness, apparently. How did things go in Wrathwood Grove, Gala? Did Cordon listen to you?
Just like before. He's stubborn.
That old fool. Even you can't reason with him. Gala, you're the High Priestess. Whether it's you or Talia, either of you would do well to claim his seat as chief.
Let me explain. Ever since the hunting goddess perished, the wilds have run amok. The beasts breed unchecked, fiercer than before, and the hunters can no longer maintain the balance. In the war against the Halions, our young warriors suffered heavy casualties, and the newer generation has not yet matured. What Cordon said about hunting being difficult was the truth. Fortunately, many of the Wildborn can survive solely on wheat. Most of them migrated from Wrathwood Grove to Meyerhold.
We may not be suitable for hunting, but we are still useful to the Wildborn. Cordon thinks we are nothing but cowards. Some mighty warriors they are. Think they're better than us until their bellies are empty and they come begging us, weaklings, for a scrap of bread. Since ancient times, the priestesses have read the signs for the Wildborn and guided our tribe's path. But Cordon has proclaimed our goddess dead and the craft obsolete. Now the priestesses can only live with us. He was once the strongest of us all.
but there's not much left of the man he was.
Well, most of the people I know are here. As for Corden, I think he's a bit wary of me. Let's talk about something else for now. You know more of the world than most. Have you, by any chance, heard talk of Utopia?
Yeah, I've heard of it. This is what happens when the priestesses aren't allowed to divine the future. Rumors like these will start to spread. Give anyone a mouth, and they'll give you a problem. And problems breed like flies on manure. Next thing you know, you're dealing with a whole heap bigger than you started with. All right, Utopia. The younglings mentioned it. It seems that they saw it on a piece of paper. The Wildborn don't use paper much. The rumors must have come from outside. Either the Halians or the mages. You should talk to them.
A scroll from the Halians. Things like that are stored where the priestesses live. Master, let's go look over there. Master, please wait a moment while I tend to these wounded. They were most likely summoned by Corden again to help with the hunt. He's always doing things like this. Thank you, Master. You're still so kind to us.
I thought I was going to die today. Thanks, friend. You're a mage, ain't you? All the mages I've met are good people.
Gala, and you, esteemed mage. On behalf of these warriors, please accept our deepest gratitude.
It was nothing. We're actually here to inquire about something.
Many say Utopia lies far from here. Those papers must have been left behind by the Arcane Council when they lived here. They were the only ones from the outside.
I wish our savior was still around. Then nobody would go looking for Utopia. You don't know? He's the hero of the Wildborn. 13 years ago, he killed the fallen goddess and saved the Wildborn. He even saved my life once. Oh no. You must not know your numbers. It's okay. The priestesses can teach you. Why don't you ask Gala for help? You're a mage and you ain't heard Gala's tales of the hero. Down in Meyerhold, she wore them stories out. Folks heard them so much it's a wonder their ears didn't fall off.
All right. You can stop.
Gala, no matter how deeply Corden's hostility runs, he cannot forbid us from speaking of the hero. Those are facts. There are souls in Meyerhold who carry the memories of 13 years past within them. Their truth is undeniable. You should take heart. Although Corden has already driven Nazric away, he cannot possibly do the same to you.
When I returned, I heard that Nazric could no longer stomach Corden's actions. He left alone years ago and severed all ties with the Wildborn. If the goddess's spear were still around, we could try to find him. But he left nothing behind.
Nazric once said that he would aim his spear at all the enemies of the Wildborn. Yet now some within the tribe consider each other enemies. He refused to spill the blood of his kin, and so he chose exile.
What a pity. I was actually hoping he'd become the next chief.
Corden would not like hearing that.
I don't care. I'm too old to take Corden down myself, but he's gone soft with age, too. Mark my words, someone younger will step up. It's time for new blood to lead.
On to what I originally came here for. Merlin and Morgan actually left a bunch of their old records right here for anyone to study. Are they still around? I've only ever read the magic lessons, but the other parts might have something about Utopia. Someone else has gone into the sealed grounds. This is getting out of hand. We need to find where these rumors are starting and put a stop to them.
All the mage's things are still here. They're stored in that house.
His writing was actually so legible back then, clear and effortless to read. It's a wonder he taught me with scripts as tangled as willow roots. Just to decipher his handwriting, I threw myself into reading and writing. 3 months later, Merlin said my handwriting was more legible than Morgan's, and that I should help with his notes from then on. When Merlin said that, Morgan laughed like it was the funniest thing in the world. He'd been faking it the whole time. That clever fox just wanted an excuse to pawn the note-taking off on me. I still agree with my younger self. I thought he was 99% villain with a 1% flicker of decency. I've reviewed all the scrolls that remain largely intact. None contain any recorded mention of Utopia, I'm afraid. Perhaps the answers lie within those tattered pages. Let me see if I can make sense of them. We may yet discover something. This one mentions Utopia. The text also mentions the Arcadian Rift. Do you think someone saw these fragments and that's how the misunderstanding started? According to the text, the Utopia everyone believes in does exist. It's just that the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there. The Dark Forest. It does sound like the Utopia described in the text. A place where people could live free. It's a shame it's so far away. At least we found the source of the rumors. Making this public will put this Utopia nonsense to rest. We can finally prevent another mishap like Johann's. I'll go find Talia right away and have her gather everyone in Meyerhold to announce what we've discovered. Don't be fooled by her brash demeanor. She's actually the strongest warrior in Meyerhold. Johann couldn't handle the hunt, but Talia, she's a natural. Corden offered her a place in Wrathwood Grove among his hunters, but she turned him down.
She planted her feet, looked him right in the eye, and said, "Your heart's harder than my blade, you stone-brained relic. Wherever Johann goes, I go." In some ways, she reminds me of you. Perhaps that's why we became friends. You see, 13 years ago, I couldn't understand why the hunting goddess couldn't let go of Perseus, even in death. I asked Merlin a lot about this. She said it was love. I still can't fully understand what the hunting goddess felt, but I think I'm starting to grasp the feeling of wanting someone to see the real you, and the longing for a reunion. Merlin said this feeling is also a form of love, just not the same kind the hunting goddess held for Perseus. She told me that you haven't really grown up until you can feel love, comprehend its depth, and offer it to someone else. I'm still a novice in this regard. I've been going on and on, haven't I, Master? Right, let's, focus on finding Talia. We really need to dispel that utopia rumor. All right, Talia. Johann has suffered enough. We bring news. Our research has uncovered the source of the utopia rumors.
Really? Okay, so where did they come from?
It's from one of Merlin's journals. An entry mentions a place called the Dark Forest. Merlin called it a utopia, and someone must have believed that was the name. But the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead there. The misunderstanding happened because Merlin later wrote about the rift in the same journal, and the readers mistakenly linked them together. Could you gather everyone and share this news with them? That way, no one will attempt to enter the rift anymore.
The Dark Forest. In the north. Does that path lead through the Widowmaker's lair?
Yes, that's the only way north.
Then we need to watch our words. Anyone desperate enough to enter the rift would be mad enough to pick a fight with the Widowmaker over the rumor of this utopia. Think about it. A rift to nowhere is far more dangerous than any beast. If someone's reckless enough to value a dream over their life, there's no line they won't cross. Yes, but not ideal. We'll think of something. But it's getting late now, and we might not be able to gather everyone. How about you two rest in the camp first? One night shouldn't make much difference. Johann, come here. You're not off the hook yet.
Save me, Gala.
Your sister is scarier than the rift, Johann. So from now on, don't go running off based on rumors, okay? Well, Master Mage, I'll guide you to where we can rest.
Is he your friend? Why do you call him Master?
It's a secret.
Oh. Interesting.
Master? You're awake so early. Was the bed uncomfortable? This is my nightgown. It's more comfortable at night. Thank you? Was that a compliment? It's still early. Maybe you should go get some more rest. Oh. We've uncovered the source of the rumors, but we still have no leads on the time portal and the seal. I didn't want you to worry about this. Oh, also, I found a clue already. Don't you worry about me. I learned to take care of myself ages ago. Now I can finally offer others the same kindness you once showed me. Just let me be a little selfish, this once. That's right. You're the one who told me to live for myself. Since you set me on this path, you're stuck with the results.
It's morning? When did I fall asleep?
When I was going through the second scroll.
And you didn't wake me up? All right. I think it's time to tell the others the truth about this utopia.
You're going to die.
Time stops at my behest. Time stops at my behest.
Need a hand, friend?
That familiar scent of flowers.
What happened? Why did you summon us so suddenly?
To dispel the rumors about Utopia.
Talia, didn't you tell me yesterday that the rumors were false?
We're going to explain why they're false, you idiot. Go ahead, Gala.
Good day, everyone. I'm sure you've all heard rumors about Utopia to some extent. But today I tell you this. Utopia truly exists. But it's actually called the Dark Forest. The mage beside me has journeyed there. He has confirmed that the Arcadian Rift doesn't lead to any paradise. The Rift's chaotic magic is lethal. That is the reason why none of our loved ones ever return. For your own safety, I beg you, honor the prohibition. Do not stray into the sealed grounds ever again. From now on, we must all consider it forbidden territory among the Wildborn.
What? There really is a utopia? How do I get there?
Wait. You're telling us that we can really go there?
It doesn't matter how far it is. If we keep heading in the right direction, we can get there one day. Look, no one risks a death they can avoid. If things were fine here, no one would have gone to the rift. I remember the wars 13 years ago. Our home was on the brink of ashes. We may have lost our way, but we never lost each other. Every claw, every spear was turned as one. Before, it was the Halions who kept us in chains. Today, it's Corden. He was supposed to be our kin, our brother. That's what makes this cut so much deeper. Nasrik is gone. The dam's broken. You think he'll be the only one? If there's a way out, I'll take it.
Me too.
I also want to know where this utopia is. And how to get there.
Johan, stop it.
But Halftail is right. I'd rather go somewhere else than stay in Meyerhold and be called a weakling.
Ugh, I didn't mean for things to turn out like this.
Some of you still don't understand. The Dark Forest is a place that can't be easily reached. The world beyond Wildborn lands is a dream you've painted for yourselves. But the pain you feel now is real. You dismiss the journey's hardship because it is a story yet to be written. But a story untold is not a story without danger. I see it in your eyes. You want proof that the mage's words are true, right?
Yes, we won't give up until we've tried.
There is a way to convince you that his words are true. The path to the Dark Forest is perilous. If you understand that, then you must also reconsider what choice you make from here. You've all heard the tales, and some among you lived them. 13 years ago, on the night of the Blood Moon, a mage descended upon us. It was he who mediated our war with the Halions, and saved our home from the calamity of the fallen goddess. The Wildborn presented him with a crown, symbolizing our highest honor. And the torch he lit burned continuously for 3 days and 3 nights. The mage who once helped the Wildborn has once again returned to us. Please, wear the crown the Wildborn gave you in tribute. Show everyone your real self, Master.
That crown. It was dedicated to the hunting goddess.
I remember. But the blessing ceremony 13 years back,